Good evening and welcome to the USD 231 Activity Complex. We're on the campus of Gardner Edgerton High School. And tonight's Hy-Vee High School game of the week, Kansas Class 6A sub-state action as the 2-seed Blue Valley West takes on the number 1 seed and defending state champs of Gardner Edgerton. Hi everybody, Kevin Wyke along with Johnny Beck and Bethany Bowman. Welcome to the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week here on Spectrum News. Well, the seeds have held up. All the top seeds have moved on. You got Blue Valley West taking on the defending state champs, and that's on the east side of the state. On the west side of the state, 2 undefeated teams in Derby and Manhattan, and only 2 teams go to Black Friday and play for the championship. The margins are very slim tonight. This should be a very good game tonight.
Yeah, Manhattan and Blue Valley West both are trying to upset teams that were in the state championship game last year. Both Blue Valley West and Gardner playing their best football right now, so I expect a really clean and good game tonight.
Time now for the Hy-Vee player profile. Quarterbacks in the spotlight. Let's start with Tate Nagy of Blue Valley West.
Yeah, Tate Nagy's recruited to play at KU next year as a wide receiver, but this kid this year over 2,300 yards in the air, completes 71% of his passes, so he's going to be a very accurate passer tonight. 25 touchdowns, over 482 yards on the ground, adding another 6 touchdowns as well.
And Gardner Edgerton runs the flex bone, and their quarterback is Braven Powell.
And Braven's got 1,143 rushing yards on the year, 20 touchdowns, but don't be confused. He's going to throw the ball a little bit tonight, over 700 yards, adds another 13 touchdowns through the air.
Gardner Edgerton, the defending state champs, in Blue Valley West. 1 spot open in Emporia for the state championship game on Black Friday. Who gets it tonight? It's the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week, and we're back with the opening kickoff right after this. Clear skies, temperatures in the low 40s, and thankfully for everybody that's outside tonight, bundled up, the wind not blowing very much at all. Very calm night. But nobody's calm in the stands. This is a nerve-wracking ball game as you've got 2 10-1 teams. You got the EKL against the Sunflower, and one team gets to go to Emporia next Friday afternoon to play for a state championship. It's been a long time for Blue Valley West. 2007, last time they went to the state championship. They won it. At the quarterback by the name of Mike Beasler. Their quarterback now is Tate Nagy, and he's back to return kicks because he's one of the fastest guys on the team. Jensen Honey is your kicker for the Trailblazers. A short directional kick taken at the 33-yard line. And return, not very long, by Luke Goodell, one of their top wide receivers. And Blue Valley West and their spread offense will come out. Tate Nagy is their quarterback. Johnny mentioned 25 and 8. The touchdowns to interception ratio, I think the 8 is a little higher than Tate wants. And he averages 6.2 yards per carry. Wayne Carter, number 6 in the backfield to the left of the quarterback, is their leading rusher at over 1,100 yards. And he has scored 8 touchdowns. Nagy to throw, goes deep middle, has a man wide open, and that is Kian Lammers for a big-time play. And an early explosive play by Blue Valley West as they strike for 36 yards and a first down.
Yeah, and you see Tate Nagy on the rollout. Notices his wide receiver on that post pattern. Lammers with the big catch on first down.
From the 26, Nagy with the quarterback read option, using his speed inside the 10, still on his feet. Breaking free, he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Valley West. 2 plays, and it's 61 yards, 26-yard touchdown run. And the Jags fans loving it on the road tonight. 6-0, Blue Valley West.
Yeah, we talked about how this Blue Valley West offense needed to get started early. 2 plays, first touchdown drive of the night. Pretty easy for this Blue Valley West offense.
That's now 7 rushing touchdowns for Nagy, as the PAT is low and no good, as that was Joey Swoboda, and the PAT is unsuccessful.
When we take a look back at the touchdown, Just a read option by Tate Nagy, and he just calls his own numbers. You see him breaking through the arm tackles there, able to keep his balance as he ends up in the end zone on a 26-yard touchdown run. But you see the athleticism in open space. He's got the speed, he's got the agility, but the balance, able to stay on his feet as he takes a couple hits there. But what a heck of an athlete.
And yeah, angle of attack on that kick was very low, and really the guys didn't have to reach up and block that. So it'll stay at 6-0 in favor of Blue Valley West. There's their head coach, Josh Korkenmeyer, in his 9th year. As you take a look at the scoring drive, 2 plays, 61 yards. And you got the long pass play of 36 yards from Nagy to Lammers, and then Nagy does it on the ground from 26 out. And a good start for Josh Korkenmeyer and Blue Valley West, a team that lost here 2 years ago in a state quarterfinal game. 21-14 as this kick away is going to be a touchback by Swoboda, and then we'll see the flex bone offense. 85% of their runs, or 85% of their plays will be runs, 15% will be passes. Their offensive coordinator is Brian McCall. He's in the center of that huddle there, with the long hair and headset. And his father is the defensive coordinator, John McCall. As you take a look at Braven Powell, All-Stater, led his team to a state championship last year, having great year this year as senior campaign, very good numbers as well. He'll go with the fullback, Sire Padilla, for a couple of yards. The fullback in this offense gets most of the carries. He'll have a couple of wings. As you take a look at Jesse Owen in his 4th year, 10th year overall coaching, former Olathe East coach. And this is a guy that's won a state championship at Olathe North as a player, as a running back. He's won one as an assistant and now as a head coach as they quick pitch it to the edge. And this is Van Lerberg. And flag is down as he's close to the first down marker at the 30-yard line. Terry Kinney is your referee in charge tonight, and this is coming back. So the first penalty whistled on Coach Owen's team. His team 10-1, lone loss week 6 against Mill Valley, 41-35. They've rolled through the playoffs. Wins over Wyandotte, Shawnee Mission East, and last week they beat Blue Valley Northwest when they were down early. Here's Powell pitching to the edge. And this is Porter Swaim, and he is run down nicely. Tate Miller covering the edge for the Jags defense. And really no gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and long.
Yeah, you just got to trust your assignments. As you see here, just keeping that outside leverage, not allowing Gardner to get outside. Tate Miller, good one-on-one open field tackle there.
Well, if you're a defensive coordinator for Blue Valley West, you want to get this team behind the sticks. That's what they're doing on 3rd down and 10. They'll run it and not get the first down, as that was Swaim for a couple of yards. And it'll be a 3 and out, as it's going to be 4th down, and they're still going to need about 7 yards. Possession's going to be key tonight, as Powell will just drop back and punt this ball away. Blue Valley West a little confused here, as this is a short punt down the field, and it's going to trickle its way just to the 46-yard line, so only a 19-yard punt. And now Blue Valley West will get the short field. This team, Johnny, started the year with a loss, but it's won 10 in a row. As we check in with our sideline reporter, here's Bethany Bowman.
Thanks, guys. Well, containing Tate Nagy was certainly a concern for Jesse Owen and the Trailblazers. We saw a great 2 plays there on that first drive. I know that's not the start that Gardner wanted. For Blue Valley West, Coach Korkenmeyer said that it was important for his team to get going fast and make Gardner play from behind. So this is exactly the start that the Jaguars wanted.
Nagy down the field. Oh, off the hands. Nice diving attempt there by Carter on the wheel route out of the backfield. Could not hang on. So it's 2nd down and 10. This guy's a good receiver, along with being their leading rusher on the year.
Yeah, you see the good protection up front, allowing Tate Nagy to step up into that throw and just off the fingertips of Wayne Carter. Like you said, he just kind of snuck out of the backfield and got upfield.
Here's Carter. He's their fastest guy on the team. And he'll get a couple of yards to the 40-yard line before he's taken down on the play. As Cassida, the Will linebacker, makes the stop. It'll be now 3rd down and 8 facing the Blue Valley West squad. As they've rolled through the playoffs, wins over Shawnee Mission West, Olathe Northwest. We had that game on. And last week they beat a Flexbone team in Shawnee Mission Northwest 35-20 as they jumped on them early. Like they've done tonight against Gardner Edgerton. Now Nagy spinning away. This is what he does. Buying time, scrambling around, hitting the blocks, and making the throw down the field. Carter with the catch, and he'll only gain about 3 or 4 yards on that play. It's going to be 4th down. They're still going to need 4. The defensive coordinator for Gardner Edgerton is John McCall, former head coach at Lansing, Blue Valley North, and Olathe North. He said, this guy's like Fran Tarkington out there. I'm sure you know who that is, Kevin. You're an old guy. And I'm like, yeah, I know who Fran was. And the scrambling, and now they'll go for it on 4th down and 4. Now the whistles stop play, and we've got a offensive penalty. Procedure penalty on the Jaguars.
Yeah, not what you needed if you were Blue Valley West. You kind of got yourself in a manageable 4th down situation. You're forced in a 4th and long. Still going to keep the offense out there. If you're Gardner, you got to find a way to spy Nagy as he's just kind of running free in that backfield. You got to get pressure or spy him.
On 4th down and 9 after the penalty. Nagy again. He's going to crank one deep looking for Lammers. And he can't hang on. Incomplete coverage by Bojanski in the secondary for Gardner Edgerton. And the ball goes over on downs to Gardner Edgerton as they get the 4th down stop.
Yeah, you like the play call there. You got a one-on-one situation down the field. Good job up front by that offensive line, given enough time, but looks like that just went through the breadbasket. Good coverage down the field. Looks like he got a hand in there, Bojanski, at the last second. Now Gardner Edgerton's going to have good field position here to start their 2nd drive.
From the 41, 1st and 10 for the Flexbone as they pitch it to the edge. This is Swaim. Swaim has a good yards per carry average as he plays one of the wings. He averages 11.5 yards per carry. He got 12 on that one and a 1st down for Gardner Edgerton. Porter Swaim saw some time last year. He and Van Lerberg are the wings. Padilla is the fullback, and then Braven Powell, the all-state quarterback, will run the football. Fullback is the leader as far as all the positions, as far as yardage. And this is Padilla, and he pounds his way for another big gain. Down near the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 13 and another 1st down run for the Trailblazers.
And this is the bread and butter for Gardner Edgerton, right up the middle. You see the big guys up front, keeping a hat on a hat. Good tough run by Padilla, fighting through those arm tackles, picking up another 1st down for Gardner.
There's his numbers on the year, 7.4 yards per carry, 15 touchdowns. The fullback position has 1,500 yards rushing, so it is the most dominant position as far as yards per carry. And this is a Swaim run, running to the home sideline, and a nice gain on 1st down as he'll get about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6. First possession for Gardner Edgerton, 3 and out, and then a short punt. So both coaches expressing to me possession's going to be key tonight. You're probably only going to get 6 or 7 possessions tonight. So you must be efficient with your possessions. So this is a critical possession for Gardner Edgerton. As Powell going to call his own number. And now he's a big guy, Johnny. as he gets down to the 25-yard line, a gain of 5. It'll be third down and short. He is 6'4", 200 pounds, and an all-stater, high GPA. The coach is just raving about the character of this young man, and a 3-year starter.
Yeah, great kid to lead your football team. We saw him last year in the state championship game. Really put his team on his shoulders as they got down early to Derby, but able to fight back and get that win. And, you know, he's a guy, he's going to run the football very effectively, but got to be careful when he puts the ball in the air. He is dangerous.
Yeah, they were down 13-0, rallied to beat Derby, 22-19 for their first ever state championship. And on the quarterback sneak play, it's Braven Powell for a first down. Guys up front, Freeman, Carpenter, Matlock, Collins, and Moore. Top offensive lineman, the right tackle, Moore, but they've got some experience up front. Only a few starters back. I mean, Coach Owen was saying, hey, we lost 15 starters, so we only had about 7 guys back on both sides of the ball. We changed coordinators in both positions, OC and DC. So they've had some change, but still 10-1 on the year as they pitch to the edge, and slipping as he put his foot down was Swaim there, Porter Swaim. He's a junior. Got 11 touchdowns on the year. He's got big play potential. He's got an 80-plus yard run this year.
Yeah, he's a guy they look to get to the outside and try and turn it up the corner, but the Blue Valley West defense right there did a good job. Kind of stymied him in the backfield, didn't really have anywhere to cut up to.
Slipping down, he'll lose 3. Second down and long, second down and 13. They had Dylan Butash last year. He was that guy around the edge. This is Van Lerberg, running room off the edge, and he's finally taken down. As coming up is Goodell, but nice blocking off the right side, and a lot of running room. As go for 12 yards, and it is going to be third down and a yard here. But look at this open space here for number 15.
Well, when you can attack the middle of the field the way that Powell and Padilla do, it's going to open up those guys on the outside. And it's so hard as a defender to not put your eyes in the backfield. You just got to stay assignment sound and know that they're at some point going to come your way.
Van Lerberg is the other young man that gets it from the wings. Athletic, tough, good hands. And they'll run it, and they will get the first down. Their quarterback, Braven Powell, able to back his way for a Trailblazers first down.
This is what this offense can do. Slow, methodical, 3-4 yards a pop, throwing a couple 10, 12-yard runs. No hurry up, making sure they get the right play call in.
Braven Powell, definitely got to be a Simone candidate, along with Tate Nagy, his opposite number tonight, as he pitches it to the outside, running room, and into the end zone, touchdown, Porter Swaim, as play goes for 9 yards and a touchdown, and Gardner Edgerton strikes right back on their second possession as they drive it down the field and get the rushing touchdown, number 12 on the season by Swaim. PAT by Honey. Splits the uprights, 7-6. Gardner Edgerton here. At the 4:16 mark to go in your first quarter.
Go back to this touchdown run. Fake dive up the middle to Padilla. Opening up that outside run for Swaim as Gardner Edgerton on the board with the extra point, takes the lead. This Gardner Edgerton offense is just so tough to stop when they get going. So many guys on the offensive side of the ball that touch the football and make big plays. As you take a look at the scoring drive, 9 plays, 59 yards, 3:21 off the clock. Remember, it's set up with that good field position after Blue Valley West did not pick up the first down right around midfield.
Yeah, they like to grind you, have multiple plays. Usually it's double figures. And Blue Valley West, the quick strike offense with that guy right there, Tate Nagy, as he scored the 26-yard rushing touchdown after a long passing play. Of course, last name is familiar. Yes, Matt Nagy is his father, the Chiefs offensive coordinator. If you're new to the scene, this is a return by Quinn Myers, the top wide receiver. Shakes and bakes to the 32-yard line. Taken down there by Caleb Dewey on special teams, one of their leading tacklers on the defensive side. And now possession number 3 for Blue Valley West. Said possessions will be limited. First one, 2 plays, touchdown. Second possession, 3 and out after they had good field position. And this is pretty good field position at the 32-yard line. So what does possession number 3 for Tate Nagy? Of course, Matt Nagy, if you're wondering, was a very good high school quarterback and then a quarterback at Delaware and played in professional levels and the indoor levels. So that's where Tate gets his quarterback prowess. And he'll run on first down. I think people say this guy is so hard to tackle in space. You know, he's one of the fastest guys on the team, but as far as quicks in a small area, this guy is a nightmare to tackle. He got 4 yards, second down and 6. I had a coach tell me he can shake anybody. Throwing middle, Myers the catch, and he'll be near the 40-yard line, a gain of 4. Still going to need a couple of yards for the first down. Quinn Myers is their top wide receiver. 74 catches, 915 yards, and 11 touchdowns. He's usually the first read for Nagy. And now the fans on the home side turning up the noise on third down and 2 from the 40-yard line. Run it with Tate Miller, their big back. Had a couple of touchdown runs last week, and this guy's a north-south, no-nonsense, hard-to-tackle guy, and he runs for the first down. Tate Miller is put together. He is a big dude, 6'2", 190, and he scoots for the first down. And he'll get 6 yards on that last run. First and 10 from the 46-yard line. Blue Valley West averages 36 points per game, 434 yards per game. It's pretty balanced, even as far as the rushing and passing numbers, as they'll run it this time with Miller. Miller mentioned that the 2 touchdowns in the Shawnee Mission Northwest game, and he's a little shaken up. He's going to come out. Carter back in the backfield now for the Jags.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. 2 really good runs there by Miller. First down run and then first down pickup run, and then the run there on first down. So he's able to get himself composed, get back in the game.
He got 5, second down and 5. Nagy winds up and throws to his big tight end. Peterson breaks a tackle down the sidelines. And this guy, you talk about a tough tackle, 6'7", 210. And it's going to be a first down catch and run by Tyler Peterson, his 15th catch of the year. 26 yards, Johnny.
You see the concentration there. Seeing that catch all the way through. He knew he was going to take some contact. Took the contact, was able to spin upfield, pick up big yards there.
Carter, stutter steps, and he'll go for a couple of yards on the play. Carter, it's rare you see the fastest guy on the team and also pound for pound the strongest guy. And fought a hamstring injury late in the year, but he's got back to health, and he's had a very good senior year. He can also catch it out of the backfield, 19 catches on the year. Second down and 8. Scramble mode for Nagy, throwing, and too tall for Myers, incomplete as it sails over one's head. Carter tried to clean it up, and now it's 3rd down and long for Blue Valley West.
Yeah, it looked like Quinn Meyer was the primary receiver there, but Wayne Carter almost able to come back and scoop that off the turf.
Big down and distance, 3rd down and 8. Nagy buying time, cranking to the outside, ball broken up, nearly intercepted, as that is Briggs Cunningham breaking on the football, deflected it away, frustrated that maybe he could have got the INT or the GE secondary.
Yeah, you got to give a lot of credit there to Briggs Cunningham. He's one-on-one on the outside. See the comeback route, but Cunningham break on that football. Kev, like you said, almost pick 6 there. But Blue Valley West is going to attempt a field goal here of about 39 yards.
Yeah, they're going to spot this down at the 29. Swoboda's kick again, low and blocked. No good. Again, the angle of attack just too low. And a tough night for the kicker. Now this was McGraw this time kicking. Lawson McGraw this time kicks it, and it's low as well. It wasn't their normal kicker, Swoboda, and they missed a PAT, and now they missed a long field goal attempt from 39 yards. So they brought in and they're saying it was Lucas Wilson, the 6'3" defensive end, who got his hand up there and blocked it. Now it'll be Gardner Edgerton taking over at the 22. And again, this has been their guy, Swaim, down the sidelines. Big time run out to midfield as they're getting to the edges of the West defense and striking for big time yardage. As it's going to go for like 27 yards and a 1st down run.
Again, just the pitch to the up back, and Swaim able to get the corner. We talked about it earlier. Blue Valley West doing a good job of stringing these guys sideline to sideline, but Swaim able to get a big pickup there.
Swaim has the touchdown run. This is the other guy, Van Lerberg, and he is wrapped up as he got to the edge. As that was Cade Wysong, 32 tackles on the year, making the stop. Gain of 3, it'll be 2nd down and 7. So really attacking the edges with Van Lerberg and Swaim. Normally they hit you with Powell and Padilla, but they found something with their wings, and they're going to keep running at you with Brian McCall as their offensive coordinator, former Olathe North quarterback, won a state championship, was the defensive coordinator last year, had to make the switch because his old man took over the DC job, and now Powell goes down, and the play will be blown dead near the 44-yard line. The field a little slick tonight. We've seen a couple of players slipping tonight on the field turf.
Well, and there was your pass play. They like to sprinkle them in about 10 times a game, and right there, looked like he had a couple guys running free up the field, but like you said, just not able to catch his footing as he's in that bootleg.
That is the end of the 1st quarter as you're watching the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week here on Spectrum News. Start of the 2nd quarter as we send it down to Bethany.
Yeah, guys, head coach for Gardner Edgerton, Jesse Owen, just walked out of the team area and went to an administrator and said, that's why we need new turf. By my count, that's 2 slips by the Gardner Edgerton Trailblazers. And of course, high school coaches always trying to lobby for, the best interests of their student athletes. And that was definitely a good one right there to get a new turf here at Gardner Edgerton.
First passing play to Tim Chartier. Thank you, Bethany. And still, it's going to be 4th down and 2. And a decent gain, but now 4th down and 2, and they keep the offense out as they'll run a play from the 43-yard line, we think. As Powell comes out from under center, looks to his sideline. Play clock under 10. Let's see if they want to run a play. And now got 2 guys in motion at the same time. And a flag is down. So now they're saying their timeout was called before the flag. Yes. And boy, Blue Valley West will not be happy about that.
Timeout, Gardner Edgerton.
So they got the timeout before the two players went in motion at the same time, apparently, according to Terry Kenny.
Well, you had the play clock running down. It was inside of 5 by the time Powell got under center.
So instead of a 4th down and 7, it's going to still be 4th down and 2 after a Gardner Edgerton timeout, their first. That's why that's big. And they will go for it on 4th down and 2. Quarterback pitching to the edge and running for the first down is Swaim. He's tackled up high there by Gaskell, the strong safety, but it is enough for the first down, but another flag is down. This is a penalty on the Jags, so this will be a tack-on penalty after Swaim got the first down on the run. Apologize for the referee's mic issues. Oh, I don't know. Like his hand was on top of the face mask, but I don't know if he grabbed the face mask. As here's Powell spinning away. He is grabbed in the play by Drew Larson. Not much gain. It'll be a 2nd down and long. We'll say a speedy recovery to Ben McDavid, the defensive end, who's out with a broken arm. We saw that in that Olathe Northwest game. He was trying to recover a loose ball and ended up breaking his arm. So Emmett Chartier playing in his spot. Hopefully, speedy recovery to Ben McDavid on kind of a fluke play. You break your arm in the playoffs. 2nd down at 8. Trailblazers by 1. Early 2nd quarter. Winner goes to the state championship game. Again, another edge run. This is Van Lerberg. And Blue Valley West starting to get over there. It's not as open as we saw earlier in the game. So the defense making an adjustment. Danny Canizero is their defensive coordinator in his 10th year. And they said they have a special coach they use. Travis Thurston is their flexbone guru. He's a linebacker coach. Played for Coach Dreiling at Hutchinson. Also coached with him at St. Thomas Aquinas. So all the questions and how to handle the flexbone directed to Travis throughout the week. And of course they played a flexbone team last week in Shawnee Mission Northwest. Here's a run by Padilla, and he is wrapped up. Jack North going down low and dragging Padilla back. And it's still going to be 4th down. They're going to need a couple of yards, it looks like.
It'll be about 2 yards short here.
Looks like they're going to go for it again. Saw them run it with Swaim. Ran it short side with one of their wingmen. Let's see what they want to do here on 4th down and 2 from the 25.
Remember, they do have a pretty good kicker, so.
That's Jensen Honey.
About a 42-yarder, but obviously electing to keep the offense out on the field.
Play clock winding down. And Powell keeping it and slips. And let's see where they spot this football. That was Wysong who knocked him down, but they say 1st down, GE. As Terry Kinney signaled the 1st down as not by much, but Powell able to get it. Diving forward late on this run.
Yeah, and it looked like he was going to pick it up easy, but kind of goes down fast here, and it looks like that ball kind of got knocked out of his hands as he was going down to the field. Not sure that that's going to affect the spot, but they didn't even bring the sticks out to measure, so.
Yeah, Terry Kenny quick to say first down, so he only got to the 23, so needed 2, got 2. First and 10. And now Powell has nobody to pitch to, as there was nobody there, and he's wrapped up by Jack Cook, the linebacker. Interesting story there. Jack Cook's father, Pat, played at Pittsburgh State with one Jesse Owen. Both were gorillas back in the day. And there's nobody there. Powell says, whoops.
And that's such an unconscious pitch that, I mean, he's lucky to hold on to that ball because he's so used to pitching that ball there. But great awareness that his pitch back was not there and just to keep it himself.
Lost 2 on the play, and this is Swain to the edge, and he is wrapped up. Gaskell from the secondary like a flash of lightning, and he'll get another tackle for a loss, and it's going to be 3rd down and long.
Yeah, and watch Gaskell in the open field, fights off the blocker, and then again with the open field tackle. Forcing a 3rd and long here for Gardner Edgerton.
This is what you want to do if you're playing this flex bone defense. Get them behind the chains. 3rd down and 12 is the dilemma now facing Gardner Edgerton. Play action. Going over the middle, intercepted. Back the other way comes Wysong for Blue Valley West. And the nickel man with the pick runs it out near the 32-yard line. First turnover of the game, only the 2nd INT thrown by the quarterback, Braven Powell. But possession number 3 ends with a turnover for Gardner Edgerton.
We'll take a look on the fake toss play. Just needs to get a little bit of air underneath that ball. It looked like he had a guy in the middle of the field. Hard to tell who that was. I think that was Chartier. Wysong with the big pick there.
From the 32, Carter, first down run and more. Wayne Carter zigzagging to midfield. And an 18-yard run and a first down now for Blue Valley West. There you see the speed of number 6. Say Nagy is also one of the faster guys, but pure speed, Carter is their fastest, and not doing too much on this play as he is taken down immediately. That was Dewey, the Will linebacker. Top tackler last year, one of their top tacklers this year, but here's Carter with a big run on first down.
When you talk about his speed, as he's just able to get to that 2nd, 3rd level. Picks up good yards there for Blue Valley West.
2nd down and 9. Nagy, time to throw. Has his man, the big tight end, his 2nd catch of the game. First down by Tyler Peterson, 16th catch of the year. And that'll move the chains for the Jaguars.
It's a quick out route there by Peterson. Nagy able to get that ball to him right out of his cut and able to pick up another first down.
Now Nagy with a quarterback run. Not much doing on this play. Nagy gonna leave at semester, so he's gonna go to KU and start the 2nd semester as a student and start on his college career playing wide receiver. His brother Braden is there as an assistant head coach, but I had a coach told me this week, he said he wouldn't be shocked if this young man plays quarterback eventually for the Jayhawks. And Coach Leipold down the field, pass broken up, incomplete, looking for Quinn Myers. And the coverage very good there down the field, as that was Zach Hilliard draped all over the receiver, and ball falls incomplete.
Yeah, you see step for step, doesn't get his head turned around, but doesn't make contact with Myers. Gets that hand out there last second, able to knock the ball down. Quinn Myers just can't believe that he was able to get his hand on it the last second. Now you're 3rd and long here, Blue Valley West.
3rd and 12, Nagy. Rolling, throwing as a receiver wide open. There's Myers, and he'll be down to the 20-yard line. 21 yards and a first down for Blue Valley West. As this connection's been working all year long. Nagy to Myers.
You see the throw on the run by Nagy. Myers able to catch that ball, turn it back upfield.
Carter running room off the left side. And ran into the back of Myers, who was a wide receiver blocking down the field. But yeah, coach told me, he said, if Nagy gets in the system, he might be another Todd Reesing type quarterback. They're both the same size. And the fact that Nagy, I know everybody sees him as a little guy at 5'10", $155, but he can make all the throws. He said, just don't be shocked if he ends up playing quarterback for the Jayhawks. As here's the big bruising running back, Tate Miller, bulldozing down near the 2-yard line. Wow, this is a real change of pace, Johnny. You got the speedy, smaller back at 148 pounds. Then you bring in Tate Miller at $190, and he just rolls over you. They spotted officially at the 3. The first and goal. Here's Miller again, pounding into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. Just like last week, Miller with another touchdown run. When they get it close, big number 21 comes in and rumbles in for 6.
Remember, he kind of hobbled off the field earlier in the quarter, so it's good to see Miller back out there as he gets his team the lead on that run. But man, he's a tough runner when he gets that football in between the tackles.
They will go for 2 as the kicking game has struggled. They missed a PAT and missed a long field goal. So they will opt for the 2-point conversion. Nagy throwing to the outside, and it's incomplete, and it's targeted Carter, and that will be no good. Hayden Schultz had the coverage, and it's an unsuccessful 2-point conversion, so it remains 12-7 Blue Valley West as we take another look at the touchdown run by Miller.
Yeah, inside zone run. Miller able to find the end zone. 2-point conversion. Looked like 38 might have got a hand on that ball. That's Drinkard. So kind of broke up that pass play, and Blue Valley West not able to tie the game. But you take a look at that scoring drive, 9 plays, 68 yards, just over 2 minutes off the clock. Capped off by that 3-yard touchdown run by Miller, but it was Tate Nagy and his ability to get the ball into open space to his teammates, and Wayne Carter with a couple big runs there. As Blue Valley West, their offense hadn't seen the field in a while, able to get out there, get in the hurry up, and march down the field and take the lead again.
Drive set up by the interception by Blue Valley West in Wysong. It's the second of the year. And now we see Joey Swoboda to kick off. So 4 possessions tonight for Blue Valley West. They're 2 for 4 at scoring touchdowns, but PAT's 0 for 2. And the return by Trailblazers, and this will be Dom Tony. Not much doing on that kick return. So now Gardner Edgerton, who had a turnover on their last possession. This will be possession number 4. First possession, 3 and out. They got the 9-play, 59-yard touchdown drive, and then their third possession was the Wysong interception. Tracking possessions closely tonight because you're not going to get that many tonight. So efficiency, the mantra for both coaches tonight. 5.5 to go before Hy-Vee at the half, and breaking free is Padilla into the secondary. He's got 4.6 speed. He will not be caught from behind, and he'll take it to the house. 83 yards, touchdown, Sire Padilla. Looks like they're going to go for 2. Powell, as soon as Padilla was crossing the goal line, was signaling go for two, and the senior quarterback stares to the sideline for the play call as they will try a 2-point conversion. He went hard cadence trying to get a jump by the defensive line. They don't move. Trying to get that half the distance penalty. Now they will continue to run a play. And here's Powell, and he stumbled. And let's see if he got in. No, it is no good. His knee went down prior to the football crossing the goal line. And again, he lost his footing as we go back to the touchdown run by Padilla. This is just great blocking up front and sheer speed by number 20.
And Padilla just putting his pads down, helmet down, and just taking off. And, you know, he's a big guy, but look at the speed as he just kind of pulls away from everybody. Again, just a simple up the middle. Kev, we talked about Gardner using those outside runs and being effective with it. Kind of opens up the middle of the field, and Padilla takes full advantage of it. And it looked like on that 2-point conversion here that Raven Powell, again, kind of slips as he's trying to get into the end zone. As you see here, not able to get that ball extended as he's reaching it across the line. Good call there by the referee. I think I misspoke earlier and said Blue Valley West had the lead, but obviously if I pay attention to the scoreboard now, I see that Gardner's up. But look at that one play, 83 yards for Gardner Edgerton, answering that touchdown by Blue Valley West. They retake the lead here late in the second quarter.
Well, you would think that would be his long of the year, but 89 is his longest touchdown run of the year, so he is an explosive play waiting to happen. And 2 touchdowns last week in the win against Blue Valley Northwest. The coaching staff just said number 20 has just been consistent throughout the year. Fair catch called for and taken by Wysong at the 29-yard line. So now it's Tate Nagy's turn. Is this game turning into a shootout, Johnny?
It looks like both defenses right now are trying to figure out what the other team's going to do. But you've got to get a guy like Tate Nagy. I think you could stop everything you want, but he's going to improvise and make plays down the field. We saw last offensive possession for this Blue Valley West team, able to get into that fast tempo and kind of caught Gardner Edgerton on their heels a little bit as they just marched down the field.
Both teams, 4 possessions, 2 touchdowns, 2 for 4. Difference is 1 PAT make. Here's Carter up the middle. Nice step in his way and get it out near the 36-yard line, gain about 7 yards. And you see the electricity with Wayne Carter. Averages 6.7 yards per play. Speaking of a guy with explosive plays, 5 80-plus runs this year. His long is 95, so watch out for Wayne to break a long one in this game. 2nd down and 3. Pass caught. Myers the catch. And spinorama, and he'll have a 1st down as he's out to the 46-yard line. 10 yards on the catch. Quinn Myers, brother Crew, played prior to him, now is a wide receiver at Mo Western. Both very good wide receivers, the Myers brothers. Here's Carter on the 1st down run. Can't get to the edge. Oh, good work there, as that was Chase Bojanski from the secondary. Kid that's fought through an injury, got injured in week 2, missed several games, had to fight back. A tough senior cornerback, Chase Bojanski.
And you saw Wayne Carter, he did a good job of slow playing that run, but Bojanski just kind of mirrored him on the backside, able to get the tackle at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Here's Myers in motion. Nagy floating a pass, and it's caught by McGraw, and he'll run for the 1st down. Boy, you just see a little floater there, and Lawson McGraw, who does everything, punts, kicks, plays defense, and is one of their tight ends, has the soft hands and has the 1st down for the Jags.
You see all the blue jerseys thinking that Tate Nagy's just going to run that football. He does a good job of just getting that pass out to his receiver.
Carter breaking a tackle, scoots down the sidelines, close to another first down, may have it. As Carter able to break that tackle after a couple of yards and turn on the Jets. And he'll get about 7 yards. Nice run by Carter here. He didn't look like he was going to get much there. It looked like he was going to get stopped by Dewey, but broke that tackle and able to get a nice gain. It'll be 2nd down and 3. 3.5 to go before halftime. Now Nagy surveyed, finds his man, Myers. Comeback catch. And boy, this is what he does so well. Great hands, doesn't seem to ever drop a ball, but his yards after the catch, so amazing. Quinn Myers, another first down for West.
Well, it's fun to watch Tate Nagy find his throwing lanes. He kind of just sidesteps that and throws a freaking strike to Myers.
20 yards on that pass play, and now here's Carter with the first down run, getting a nice chunk. And Dewey making the stop. Now Carter coming off the field. Looks a little shaken up. That'll bring Tate Miller, who just had that 3-yard touchdown run in. So he is the bruiser. Carter's the speed guy as Nagy on a quarterback option play, and now he slips down as he is taken down by Briggs Cunningham. And right at the line of scrimmage, so no gain. It'll be a 3rd down. Still gonna need
Yeah, Cunningham did a good job of covering both Nagy and the pitch man as he doesn't overcommit knowing his teammates are coming to help, and Nagy just kind of runs out of real estate on that sideline.
3rd down and 6. Home fans on the GE side turning up the noise, trying to get a 3rd down stop. I have a feeling the way the kicking game's going, this is 4-down territory.
Look for Big 80 here. Look for Peterson.
And now we'll get a Jaguars timeout, their first of the first half. And the game of the week is brought to you by Hy-Vee, and Hy-Vee is proud to support Kansas City High School athletics. Kevin White, Bethany Bowman, and Johnny Beck, and our entire Spectrum News crew. Take a look at the bracket and the setup in the 5A state bracket, and look at that, St. James trying to pull off the upset over St. Thomas Aquinas. Thomas Aquinas beat them earlier in the year, but St. James with the lead as we flip it over to 6A, and now Derby down 21-7. The ball game played at Derby tonight. So Manhattan, the champions of 2022, trying to get back to the state championship game. 3rd down and 6. Pass over the middle, caught. And it is Goodell. And it is a first down catch. He is down near the 5-yard line. As it's gain of 9, 1st and goal for the Jags at the 5-yard line. Clock under 2 minutes to play before Hy-Vee at the half.
Yeah, he takes a lick here at the end, but
yep, he did take a big hit.
Ball and pops right back up.
Tate Miller and that running back. And this is usually, we're in the 21 zone right now with Tate Miller. They like to run the football with their big back. Let's see what they want to do here on 1st and goal. Here's Miller. And Miller only back to the line of scrimmage as he is taken down by Hilliard. And also Dewey there as well. Dewey, one of their team captains, led them in tackles last year. One of their top tacklers along with Schultz and McCall. And it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 5-yard line. Possession number 5 on the night for Blue Valley West. Encroachment coming up on the defense as the defensive end kind of flew into the neutral zone.
think that was the right defensive end that kind of lunged across there.
Saying 86 Ross with the penalty as we go with a run with Miller. And again, it's just a no-nonsense, north-south, tackle me if you can. As he is a well-put-together kid and pounds it down where it's going to be now 3rd down and gold. And they're spotting it inside the 2 at the 1-yard line as the clock now a factor as we're under a minute to play before halftime, as Blue Valley West trying to retake the lead here at the end of the second quarter. Again, it's Miller time, and he dives in. Touchdown, Blue Valley West. Tate Miller. Back-to-back weeks, 2 touchdown runs, and now Blue Valley West, 5 possessions, 3 touchdown scores. So their efficiency been pretty good tonight. 3 for 5 on their drives here in the first half. And again, they will send out Swoboda, and this time he connects. As he got a little height on that one and got it over the line and connects on the PAT. And that will make it 19-13 in favor of Blue Valley West.
Again, 21 getting the call again, Miller. See those defensive guys up front trying to go low, but we're able to fight through. Second touchdown of the night. Gives Blue Valley West the lead. There's 36 seconds left on the clock.
And a flex bone-like drive, 12 plays, 61 yards, and almost 5 minutes off the clock, capped by the second touchdown of the night by Miller, who now has a dozen on the year. Back-to-back weeks, he scored 2 touchdowns. He had 2 last week in the win over Shawnee Mission Northwest in the state quarterfinals. Swoboda to send it back now to the Trailblazers. This will be fielded at the 20-yard line. Not a long return as they will take it out near the 32-yard line.
They do have 2 timeouts left. Their offense really in set up to march down the field. We'll see if they elect to put the ball in the air or just take it into half.
Vesey on the kickoff return for the blue and white. And now it'll be Powell in the flex bone. And this is Powell. Quarterback read option. And he'll go for 8 yards. Wrapped up by Wysong on the play. But the clock is winding. We still have 2 timeouts. Gardner Edgerton won the coin toss, deferred their option in the second half, so they will have the football to start the third quarter as they run it with their fullback. And that should do it. Well, the clock stops with the first down run by Padilla. They will signal the clock in motion. Let's see if Trailblazers want to run one more play. They are able to get it off, and it's a run to the 49-yard line by Powell for 7, and that is the end of the quarter. The second quarter is in the books. We are at halftime in a sub-state, which is a state semifinal game in Class 6A, and it's been a good one thus far. As Blue Valley West, 5 possessions, and they've got 3 scores. Gardner Edgerton, 4 possessions, and, well, 5 possessions. That one ended with short there as they ran out of time, but they were able to score on 2 of their possessions out of the 5. And the kicking game has struggled for Blue Valley West, but they lead it 19-13 as they got a couple of Miller touchdown runs and a touchdown run by their quarterback to start the game, Tate Nagy. And on the other side, you got Swain with a touchdown run. And also Padilla with the long touchdown run of 83 yards, a very explosive play as we check in with Bethany.
Coach, so you said how important it was to make Gardner Edgerton play from behind. They're going to get the ball to start the second half. How important is this lead for you guys?
Yeah, it's big. I think offenses both did a pretty good job, and our defense got a couple stops, and unfortunately we didn't capitalize on two of them, and so that's unfortunate. Going to come back out in the second half and try and be a little more efficient than we were in the first half, because we know how good they are, and we got to put some stuff together.
Your defense is able to stop them a few times. Proud of them this half?
Yeah, so proud of the defense. That's not an easy offense to defend, and to get them off the field 2 times in one half is a big deal. So we got to keep playing hard over there and keep getting some stops.
Good luck, Coach. Thanks.
Thank you.
Back with Hy-Vee at the half in this 6A sub-state game. You're watching the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week on Spectrum News. Teams getting warmed up, stretched out for the start of the third quarter. And Blue Valley West holding a 19-13 lead, as the winner of this game will go to the state championship game. And who will they get if you make it to the state championship game final? That will be played Friday, 2 o'clock. We'll have that broadcast for you on Spectrum News. And send it down to Bethany for a report.
Thanks, guys. Talked to Coach Owen at the halftime break. He said his defense absolutely needs to get a lot tougher. I think, as you mentioned, 3 of 5 drives for Blue Valley West were successful. And so, down there in the red zone, there's multiple times I could see frustration over on the Gardner Edgerton sideline. Jesse Owen prides his team on defense for sure and needs to tackle better. He also said, when I asked about some guys slipping out there on the turf, is there anything you can do besides a new turf? And he said, well, our guys have to, just get under their center of gravity a little better, get under their hips. A lot easier said than done when you're running out there at full speed. But I think that's something he talked to his guys, too, about at halftime.
Thanks, Bethany. 19-13, halftime lead for Blue Valley West. As we take a look at action in 5A first, and now it's tied between the 2 Catholic schools. St. James Academy in Lenexa, St. Thomas Aquinas in OP, 10-10. That could be a grinder's game there. And the other side, on the west side, you got Hayes and Goddard Eisenhower going at it, and 1 touchdown lead for Hayes. 6A, well, Manhattan trying to update, and Manhattan is trying to get back to the state championship game. They won it in double overtime over Gardner Edgerton in 2022, and they lead the Derby squad there. I don't know who's favorite. 2 undefeated teams, both 11-0, both the top seeds. Get reports on both those teams as being very good. But Joel Appleby is cousins with Brandon Clark of Derby. And Brandon was very worried about Manhattan. He said they are really good, and you never know with the coaches. Are they overselling a team, want to respect your opponent kind of thing? But he did say Manhattan was very good. But looking back at my notes from last year's championship game between Gardner and Derby, and I noticed how many guys Derby had coming back. So, well, here we go, Johnny. Third quarter ready to go. It'll be Blue Valley West kicking off with Swoboda, and possession number 6 on the way for Gardner Edgerton. Who goes to the state championship game in 2024 in 6A from the East bracket? Number 1 seed, Gardner Edgerton, and the number 2 seed of Blue Valley West. We will decide that here in the second half. Here from USD 231. Return from the 3-yard line. Van Lerberg. And he'll get about 23 yards on the return. And now here comes the flex bone led by Braven Powell. Powell running the football well, did throw an interception, only his second of the year in the first half. Padilla, the long touchdown run. We've also seen Swaim score a touchdown as well, one of their wings. He and Van Lerberg are the two wings that they'll set up on the edges. Right behind the tackles. This will be Padilla. And Padilla to the 32. Jack Sells, one of the top tacklers. Their leading tackler last year. Baseball standout as well. Leads the team in sacks. Gain of 5 on the run by Sire Padilla. Short side pitch. And turning the corner and a first down and more as Jack Cook gets on the back of Van Lerberg, who just carries him for more yardage out near midfield. The 18 yards and a first down by Richard Van Lerberg. He's averaging 12.3 yards per carry, and he had a big-time run here. Now, watch this. 5 gets on his back, and that doesn't deter Van Lerberg. He just keeps on moving up the field and gets it out near midfield to the 49-yard line.
Well, we've seen both wingbacks have a lot of success on that outside, but you see why. You've got Powell and you've got Padilla just pounding the ball in between those tackles, opening up the outside runs.
Padilla, the fullback, and he'll get a couple of yards. I was talking to the coaches, the different flex bones. You got the Shawnee Mission Northwest flex bone. You got the St. Thomas Aquinas flex bone. You got the Gardner Edgerton flex bone. What do you think the difference is in this flex bone, Johnny, as far as Gardner Edgerton goes?
I think they use the outside runs more.
The wing runs?
Yeah, the wing runs. But Powell does such a good job of getting his guys the ball in stride, which is not an easy thing to do on those pitches.
4-yard run, second down and 6, play action. Powell stepping away from pressure and now running into Wysong and brings him down after a short pickup. Wysong coming up from the secondary, and he is considered a nickelback. He had that interception earlier in the first half and now makes a nice play on the quarterback that time.
Yeah, that's good discipline down the field for Blue Valley West in the secondary. Is they like to sprinkle in these passing routes and just nothing open down the field, forcing Powell to just tuck it and pick up what he can.
3rd down and 7. Pitch it to one of the wings. This is Swaim. Can't turn the corner. As nice play there by Tate Miller and also Jack North. And they're going to be set up for a 4th down. Looks like a long one. As this is just a hard run to the edge, Swaim, but Miller with the hard contact, and now 4th down. It's a long one.
Jack North with a good job of fighting off that block.
North is the leading tackler for the Jaguars defense coming in. 73 total tackles, again going hard cadence. The defense doesn't bite, and now with the play clock down to 5 seconds, they will take the timeout, their first of the first half. It's again Brian McCall, the long hair and stocking cap, is their offensive coordinator. They had Dustin Delaney last year with the flex bone. Now he is a realtor selling houses. And it's the McCall combination. You got Brian as the OC and his dad as the defensive coordinator. 4th down. And I've got it as a long 1, maybe 2 yards. And they'll go with Powell, quarterback run, and he's got it. As he's inside the 40-yard line before he is tackled on the play by Sells, the inside linebacker. Well, need a big play, you go to your senior quarterback, and he delivers.
Yeah, and he got that ball all the way in Padilla's belly and able to pull it out, picking up that 1st down. Good timeout usage by Coach McCall on that offensive side. It's a big 1st down pickup on 4th down for Gardner Edgerton.
From the 38, another edge pitch, and that is a Swaim run. Oh no, Van Lerberg, I beg your pardon. The left wing got it, ran to the short side of the field. Was tripped up, but able to get a nice gain of 8 yards on the play when it didn't look like he was going to get much. He got his ankles taken out, but able to keep his balance and surge forward. And it'll be 2nd down and 2.
Again, that's the one thing that this Gardner Edgerton team does a good job of, getting the ball to their wingbacks, running full speed through the line of scrimmage, and able to fight through those arm tackles, picking up good yards.
Second down and short. Here's Powell. And he'll run it for a 1st down. Miller wraps him up. Not after he gains yardage to the 25. 5-yard gain. 1st down GE. As they continue to run the clock. This is a classic flexbone drive, Johnny.
Well, and you see Powell, he's in no hurry, able to catch his breath in between plays, but it's just a constant dose of Padilla and Powell up the middle, and those wing guys getting to the outside. Just got to stay disciplined on the Blue Valley West defensive front.
Edge pitch, Van Lerberg. Blocking good by the wide receivers. Too good as a flag is thrown, as we've got a wide receiver holding, it looks like, on the edge. So another good Van Lerberg run, but this one's going to be wiped out by a Trailblazer penalty, most likely.
It looked like Van Lerberg kind of had the inside cut up there, and when he went outside, it forced his wide receiver to grab some cloth. You see here on the edge, he's got the cutback lane right there. Well, that's pretty good blocking right there. That's Swaim on the outside. I didn't see much on the hold.
Looked like he grabbed his right arm a little bit. That's what they're calling, and now it'll be 1st and 16. Move it back to the 31-yard line. 6th possession of the night now for Gardner Edgerton. 1st of the 2nd half. Play action, Powell has time, floats to the end zone, and an over-the-shoulder catch. Touchdown, Van Lerberg. What a play. 31 yards. And Richard with a great catch. His 3rd receiving touchdown of the year. And it is an athletic, dynamic play. And back in front go the Trailblazers here in the 3rd quarter. Extra point, Jensen Honey. He's only missed 1 on the year. And he drives this one through. Back in front, go GE.
And you take a look at this throw, a little bit more airtime on that throw for Braven Powell. As the one in the 1st half didn't get quite the air on, and that ball was intercepted, but perfect pass right there. What a great catch through that concentration all the way through. He's diving in the end zone. Take a look at this scoring drive, start out the 2nd half.
Did you land on the ball? What? Did you land on the ball? No.
10 plays, 73 yards, over 5 minutes off the clock. Capped off by that 31-yard touchdown reception by Van Lerberg. And heck of a throw, heck of a catch there by Gardner Edgerton as they retake the lead here in the third quarter.
So now they've had 6 possessions, and they've scored on 3 of them tonight. 50% efficiency, and now Blue Valley West to get it back from Honey. Let's see who wants to return. It'll be Nagy on the return from the 8-yard line. And oh man, he took a wicked hit. Coming down, I think it was Dewey. And also in there was Cunningham. A couple of guys that play on their front line of their defense. And Nagy got hit hard that time. It's a return of 13 yards. Let's go back to the hit here, and you can hear it. Yeah, it was Dewey that drilled him, their leading tackler. 1st and 10 from the 22. Nagy in the offense. Dialing a long distance pass wide near the Gardner Edgerton sideline, targeting that time Quinn Myers. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10. This is possession number 6 on the night. For Blue Valley West, they are 3 for 5 in their possessions.
And that was a big target for Tate Nagy in the first half.
Draw play, Carter, running room, and he dives forward, and he's close to the first down, about a yard short. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Wayne Carter, top rusher on this team, as he closes in on nearly 1,300 yards rushing on the year.
See Blue Valley West bring in Tate Miller for this 3rd and short situation.
So they bring in their bruising back, 190-pound back, as the 150-pound back leaves the field. Give it off Miller, and he's tripped up short. That's Dewey again. Special teams now on defense. And it's going to be 4th down. They're going to need long 2, maybe 3 yards, as Dewey shot the gap, and the senior with a tackle for a loss.
Yeah, we've seen him do a good job all night getting in the backfield right there, able to trip up Miller. And looks like they lost a couple yards as they're going to keep the offense on the field deep in their own territory.
4th down and 3. They take the timeout, or they run the play, or do they just quick kick it? They'll give it off to Miller. Cuts it back. 1st down and more. Tate Miller pounding his way out in a nice run to the 39. A gain of 10. Blocking on the right side. Very good by the offensive line.
He's had a productive night. You see right there, just the cutback by Tate Miller. Big running back, but good job being agile, going through the line of scrimmage, picking up the 1st down for Blue Valley West.
Wow. He got 10 yards on 4th down and 3. Play action Nagy. Plenty of time, looking for his big tight end, and he can't hit Peterson. It's incomplete. Coverage was pretty good. It would have taken a very good pass there, and couldn't drop it in the bucket. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Looked like Hilliard had the coverage in the secondary for the Trailblazers.
Nagy in this offense really testing this secondary for Gardner Edgerton. Got a lot of guys on that side of the ball that can stretch the field on you.
Nagy winds up, and pass can't be caught again. Looking for his tight end. Peterson got a glove. Hilliard the coverage, and the 6'7" tight end couldn't reel it in. Now 3rd down and 10 for Blue Valley West. Their 6th possession of the night. Listen to the crowd. Gardner Edgerton, home side, really making some noise for their defense. Nagy turning, throwing down the field, and incomplete. Ball out of bounds. That was Goodell. Able to make a nice diving attempt there. He might even caught it, but he was way out of bounds.
He caught that.
Oh,
with
he
one
did.
hand.
Okay, yeah,
That was a heck of a play.
not close to being inbounds, and it's going to be fourth down. No, that ball, the ball came up on his hip there and hit the turf, so no catch here, but clearly was well out of bounds, past the chalk. And now punting time on fourth down and 10. As they will bring in McGraw to punt it away, and it's taken as a fair catch inside the 20-yard line. 43-yard punt. Bojanski with the fair catch. So now possessions even at 6. Both teams have scored on 3 of the 6 possessions, thus the 1-point difference in the ball game. A missed PAT.
Yeah, and what you're noticing, both offense, if they can stay on schedule first and second down, they're putting themselves in manageable third down situations, but those negative plays on first and second downs are really hurting these offenses in third and long situations.
Pitch it out to the edge. Spinning away is Van Lerberg.
Pitch from the quarterback Powell to 15, Van Lerberg around the end.
Van Lerberg.
Well, it looked like as a no gain.
Making the tackle.
Vandenberg able to pick up.
He's been getting some nice chunks on the edge. Van Lerberg.
I think it was the spin move that kind of catapulted him forward there and able to pick up 8 yards on first down.
Well, the coaching staff said an athletic kid, tough, good hands. We've seen it all there. And Padilla now around the edge, first down, as he is run out at the 37-yard line. A gain of 12 by Sire Padilla, as he's over 100 yards rushing. 83 coming on that big explosive play in the first half.
I think that's the first time he's ran outside the tackles tonight. And he was able to turn the corner there. I think he's a little shaken up.
We saw him gritting his teeth after that tackle as he kind of fell hard on the turf and able to get the first down run. There's his rushing night, over 100 yards, as we mentioned. Van Lerberg. And he's wrapped up by Wysong after a short pickup, but Yasko there as well. He better hold on to number 15. He's been slippery tonight on the edge and has that big touchdown catch as well. 31 yards from Powell. Second down and 8. Pitch it out, ball on the deck, loose ball, and Swaim able to get the kind roll there and cover it up. He'll take a loss, but that ball was live for a little while there and got the room service hop, and Swaim able to get on it and save the possession.
It's going to put Gardner Edgerton in a third and long situation. We've seen Raven Powell put the ball in the air pretty effectively tonight.
Pass caught by Chartier, but going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down as he is wrapped up by Goodell. Chartier is a transfer from Blue Valley North. His father played high school football at Wichita Northwest and played in a championship game against Olathe North's Jesse Owen. That was won by Olathe North, their first ever state title. And it looks like they're going to go for it again on fourth down and 2 from the 45. Clock approaching 2 minutes to go in your third quarter. They'll run it short side with Padilla, and he's stuffed. He did not get it. Ball over on downs, as it looked like coming up was Goodell, number 2 from the secondary, and he delivered a blow on Padilla and shut him down, no gain, and they get the fourth down stop and get off the field.
Just the halfback toss to Padilla, not able to get any yards there as he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Goodell with the big tackle there. You just got to go low on Padilla and sacrifice your body, and able to make the stop for his team.
So a short field from the 45. Here's Carter on a first down run. Goes his way for a gain of about 3 yards on a first down run. This will be possession number 7, short field. 45-yard line on the plus side now for our Blue Valley West, trailing by a point late third quarter. Winner goes to the state championship game. Loser, your season ends tonight at 10-2. Nagy all day to throw, loops it down the field, incomplete. Wide receiver Goodell is pleading for a flag, and I don't see any yellow out there. It goes as incomplete, and it'll be now 3rd down and 7.
To take a look at that down the field, you see there, yeah, not much. Good coverage down the field.
Looked like Briggs Cunningham had the coverage, and yeah, I thought it was good coverage on the inside. 3rd down and 7, Jags. Quarterback draw, Nagy. This is where he's dangerous. And he'll get to the 40-yard line, only a gain of 2, and he takes another hard hit by Dewey. Caleb Dewey been delivering on Tate Nagy on kickoffs and hit him there on the quarterback scramble.
Yeah, Dewey does a good job. Sees his teammate out there as well.
4th down and 5 for the Jags at the 40-yard line. Under a minute in the third quarter.
I think that was Drinkard that finished off that tackle. 38.
And we'll get a timeout, Blue Valley West. Now there's no timeout. There's a clock situation. They look like Terry Kinney wanted them to reset the clock. And they're not in a timeout. They went to the sidelines, and now Coach Korkenmeyer will send out a play on 4th down and 5. No timeout. You still have all 3 left. Set the clock at 39 seconds to go in the third quarter. West down by a point. And now more confusion.
Yeah, they're trying to get the clock to 40 seconds. 104.
So this is a clock issue. They want to reset the stadium clock at 104. There it is. 64 ticks to go in the third quarter. 4th down and 5. Now Gardner Edgerton trying to get a 4th down stop after Blue Valley West just got a 4th down stop. Nagy pumping. Again, no pressure on him, throwing down the field, and it's caught by Peterson, who somersaults down to the 25-yard line. 15 yards by the big tight end, and we got a flag down. Peterson, equipment check, and the penalty is on Gardner Edgerton. Holding is declined, and Peterson, the big tight end, his 3rd catch of the night, and it's a big one.
You saw it on the scramble drill here. Knowing that Peterson's going to work his way across the field, does a good job of going to get that football, picking up the 1st down on 4th and 5. And
from the 25, Carter up the middle, nothing doing, stone wall. And he is shut down by Isaiah Williams, the all-state nose guard, 6'6", 290. College prospect, one of the leaders of the team. Let's see if they want to run another play as the clock winding down on your third quarter, down by a point. Nagy's not going to run a play. He's just going to let the clock bleed out on the third quarter. 2019 after 3. You're watching the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week on Spectrum News. Ready for the start of the fourth quarter. It's money time. Second down and 10 from the 25. Seventh possession of the night for Blue Valley West. They trail by a point. Winner goes to the state championship game. Flare it out. Goodell makes a man miss. Goodell makes a second man miss. And now near the first down. He makes the stop on fourth down, Johnny. And how about this catch and run by Luke Goodell?
You see Nagy get to him in open space, makes the first guy miss, makes the second guy miss. Picking up 9 yards there on second down.
Now it's third down and 1. Carter, seam off the left side, first down. As he catapults his body near the 11-yard line, gain of 5. As we take a look at your Hy-Vee scoring by quarters in a very close game throughout. As take a look at the Blue Valley West. Got off to the early lead 6-0, but Gardner Edgerton fought back. It's been good ever since. Here's Carter again. Another run to the right side this time before he's wrapped up by Wilson. He's down near the 5-yard line. Another 6-yard gain by Carter, who will sub out. This is Tate Miller time. When they get near the goal line, they bring in the big back, number 21. He's got 2 touchdown runs tonight. Carter goes $150. Miller goes $190. Here's the $190 guy. Cutback run. Tate Miller into the end zone. Touchdown, but the umpire has thrown a flag. Holding Blue Valley West.
Yeah, they like to go to that off-tackle run by Tate Miller and let him use his cutback capabilities as he finds his way into the end zone once again, but a holding penalty is going to bring that back.
Now Josh is saying it should be first down if they're going to have the penalty, as here's Miller's cutback and kind of threw it back there. The chain gang is saying second down and 14. And Josh, you saw saying it should be first down here.
Yeah, but the penalty happened at the line of scrimmage, so that's going to come back from the spot of the foul, regardless if you went past the line of scrimmage or not.
So it'll be a second down. And here's Miller running left side. Miller tiptoes the sidelines and goes out near the 5-yard line. And he got about 10 yards on that run. Now, he is a big guy, but he can be nimble. Showed good balance on the sideline. So he gets a lot of the penalty yardage back, and it's going to be third down and 4. West trying to grab the lead early fourth quarter in this state semifinal game. Fake it. Nagy keeps it. Nagy scrambling. And now will go down and just takes a knee. And he'll lose yardage on the play as like Ross able to shut him down, and Nagy decided to live for another day as he just couldn't get anything going here.
And you see the scrambling, and you're thinking, why didn't he throw the ball? But he's got offensive linemen down the field thinking it's a run play, so kind of hard to put that ball in the air, and that's just Nagy having that IQ, but still leaves his team in a field goal situation here.
30-yard attempt coming up short by Swoboda. His long was 28, but really got nothing on that ball, and it ends up short. And possession number 7 comes up empty with a missed field goal by Blue Valley West.
So now that's 2 on the night for Blue Valley West, plus the extra point, but I'm sure coach is more frustrated about that holding penalty that took points off the board and forced Blue
It's
Valley
a drive
West
killer.
into a situation where they're at a 3rd and long, but Gardner Edgerton takes over on this field goal.
Here's Padilla, first down and more across the 30 near the 33-yard line. A 13-yard run to start the 8th possession of the night for Gardner Edgerton, leading by a point. And now this is what they do. They want to hold the ball. As you take a look, 13 yards per carry, has an 83-yard rushing touchdown in the first half. Sire Padilla. And here's Powell breaking free. Powell into the secondary, gets a block down the field, still on his feet, and he will score. Touchdown, Gardner Edgerton. Braven Powell, 67 yards on the run. Another explosive running play for the Flexbone. 83 in the first half, 67. And now here's the PAT attempt by Honey. Right-footed soccer-style kicker. Kicking game been big tonight. And it's working for GE. And now they lead it by a margin of 8 at 27-19.
Yeah, take a look at the blocking down the field as Braven Powell calls his own number, blocking up front, but see 3 down the field, just doing a heck of a job. Raven Powell able to read his blocker. That's Jake Linden with the block. Powell able to find that sideline as it looked like he was going to step out of bounds, but able to tiptoe his way and dive for that front pylon as he picks up 67-yard touchdown run for Gardner Edgerton.
21 rushing touchdowns on the year for number 6 in blue.
Hadley.
And it's now a 8-point difference as you take a look at the Gardner Edgerton student section. Rushing on the night over 100 yards for Powell.
Yeah, it looked like Blue Valley West was headed in to take a lead early in the fourth quarter. Holding penalty takes points off the board, missed field goal. Gardner Edgerton takes full advantage, takes that momentum.
So their 8th possession, they get a touchdown. So they're 4 for 8 scoring touchdowns tonight. As Nagy back on kick return, waits at the 15-yard line. Still plenty of time left as Honey run up and the boot. This will be taken inside the 5-yard line. Another nasty hit on Carter, and I think that's Ross coming down. Yeah. Great special teams work by the Trailblazers. Listen in. Anthony Ross with the special teams. That was like a car accident out there coming down.
Well, your defense gets a big stop, builds momentum for the offense. Offense goes down, puts points on the board. Special teams with the big play.
Play action. Nagy all day to throw. And now delivers it. And he finds his man. That is Lammers to the 45-yard line. It'll be a 23-yard gain. And Lammers saw him with that big catch back in the first quarter. Delivers here.
Yeah, he's on the right side of the field, and he sees Nagy in trouble and just starts to work himself across the field as nobody was there. And Nagy does a good job of finding him.
Carter up the middle. Carter, nearly broke it as he's tackled at the 42-yard line, and a saving tackle by Briggs Cunningham. Yes, it's a first down run by Carter. He goes for a quick 14, and he kind of slams the side of the football knowing he almost broke it. Here's Carter again, short side run. Got a yard on the play as Hilliard able to make the stop from the secondary. He's listed as the bandit. He's kind of a hybrid player, linebacker, safety. Second down and 9. West down by 8 here in the fourth quarter. Nagy back to pass. Pass deflected, incomplete. And the guy that got it was Elijah Hall, who's listed as a rover. Now he's kind of a hybrid player too, defensive end / linebacker. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, not able to get to the passer, but able to read Nagy's eyes as he gets that hand up, bats it down as Lammers was his intended target. Once again on the outside.
Third down and 9. Nagy turns, throws, incomplete. Can't hit Lammers there as the coverage by Cunningham. One thing I noticed, Johnny, is Briggs Cunningham. Looks like he is leaving the field shaken up. They are not pressuring the quarterback. They are staying back. I talked to several coaches this week. They said it's a pipe dream if you think you're going to keep Tate Nagy in the pocket. So you see the defensive coordinator, John McCall, saying, we're not going to pressure him. We're just going to let him stand back there and throw. And this time they can't connect to Lammers. And now it's 4th down and 9.
Yeah, and that, as a defensive coordinator, you got to make a decision. But, if you're in the contain, you're limiting Nagy's running lanes. And like you said, forcing him to throw the ball. But at the same time, he's got a lot of good targets. And obviously puts the ball in the air very well, completing a lot of passes tonight for a lot of yards.
Pressure coming up the middle. Nagy scrambling. And he makes a guy miss and gets a 1st down. The magic man on the sidelines made 2 guys miss about 3 yards short of the 1st down. How does he do it? Like I said, there he is. Then he just vanished away from a couple of would-be tacklers and gets the 1st down on a run down near the 24-yard line. Unbelievable. As this running play is shut down. Loss on the play. How does he do this, Johnny?
Yeah, you see the delayed blitz, and he sees that, forces him to tuck and run, and right there you see both defenders. I think they thought he was going to cut back inside. Said he was able to tiptoe his way up the sideline for the 1st down.
Delayed handoff, Carter banging his way down to the 20-yard line, a gain about 5 on the play. Well, I mean, the old line is you couldn't tackle him in a phone booth, but since phone booths don't exist anymore, I had a coach tell me Tate Nagy can shake anybody. You must really aim with this guy's hips because he is such a hard tackle. Now Nagy, plenty of time to throw, completing near the sideline, and it's a 1st down catch by Goodell as he runs out near the 10-yard line, a gain of another 10 and a 1st down.
I don't know if Cunningham's made his way back onto the field, but he's had a big night for this Gardner Edgerton secondary, and if he's not out there, that's a big loss for them.
1st and 10 from the 10. It'll be a 1st and goal to go. Big guy in, Miller. Big guy bangs his way down near the, they're going to mark him. Let's see where they want to spot this football as he pounds his way inside the 5-yard line. Look at those muscles on Tate Miller as he's got 2 rushing touchdowns on the night, and it's going to be a 2nd down and goal. Ball at the 3, so he got a quick 7 yards, and when they get inside the scoring zone, 21 gets it a lot. And here he is again, and he'll pound his way in. Touchdown, Blue Valley West. Tate Miller has the hat trick, 3 rushing touchdowns on the night, 13 for the year. And now a 2-point conversion try is forthcoming for Blue Valley West to tie this score here in the 4th quarter. There is Pops Nagy, Chiefs offensive coordinator. You look at the eyes, the intensity, and now they will go for the 2-point conversion. What is the call here? Nagy calling his own number, scrambling around, looking, throwing, and low and incomplete. And he can't complete the pass to Lammers as it one-hopped to him about 2 yards deep in the end zone. So the two-point conversion is no good. And Gardner Edgerton remains on top 27-25.
As you take a look back at touchdown run by Tate Miller there, third of the night. Two-point conversion. Looks like a designed run and turns into a pass play here as he tries to throw the ball across his body, not able to connect with his receiver. Blue Valley West now down 2.
Ivy scoring drive, another double figures plays drive as they went 11 for 78. Miller's third rushing touchdown of the night. But points after touchdown been hard to come by for Blue Valley West as they missed a field goal here with McGraw this time.
That was the first one that got blocked. There was your first extra point of the night, getting a low kick. I think that somebody got a hand on that one, it looked like, right at the end. And then right here as Blue Valley West is going for 2. 9 points left on the board for Blue Valley West.
Kick away, return from the 11-yard line by Gardner Edgerton, as they'll get it out near the 27-yard line. 16 yards on the return. Fans thought there was a late hit on Van Lerberg, and I don't see any flags, so Gardner Edgerton will get the football leading by 2, under 6 to play in regulation. And this will be their 9th possession of the night, as a lot of grumbling on the home side. Both teams 4 out of 8 on their possessions. This is possession number 9 for Gardner Edgerton. Quarterback keeping, nope, late pitch, and wow. Good read there by the quarterback as he waited to the very last nanosecond to get rid of that to Swaim, and able to get a pickup of some 9 yards. And it'll be a second down and short now.
Yeah, it looked like Powell was in no man's land, but able to get that pitch off.
Just so good understanding this offense, talking to Brian McCall, and he was just raving about number 6 and how important he is to this offense. Such a huge difference maker. This is Padilla. As Kumar grabs him around the waist, but not after he got a first down. And your Blue Valley West and your defense, you want to try to get this team off the field because they can run the football and run the clock out on you, and you never see the pigskin again.
Yeah, you got to make the stops on first and second down. You got to force Gardner Edgerton in the long third down situations. And on this drive, we saw first play 8 yards.
This time it'll be from the 37-yard line. Again, no hurry with this offense. This is Padilla, and Padilla just across the 40-yard line, a gain of about 3, a little more. And now we'll get a timeout, so now Blue Valley West will use their timeouts, but they've got to get this Trailblazer offense off the field. Update on 5A and the state games, and that looks like no finals yet, but St. Thomas Aquinas in a dogfight with their Catholic rivals, St. James Academy. And then Hayes leading Goddard Eisenhower. And winner will play Saturday night in Emporia, 7 p.m. game. And then, wow, no finals yet. Derby catching up to Manhattan. They were down earlier 21-7. That's not final yet. That ball game, Black Friday, 2 p.m. right here on Spectrum News. 6A state championship game, the 29th.
I think if you're Blue Valley West, you're calling the timeouts to give your team as much time on the clock as possible if you can get a stop rather than letting Gardner Edgerton just run the clock out on you.
Here's Padilla on 2nd down and 7. He is ridden down. Nice play there by McGraw, the outside nickel man. And now you're looking at a 3rd down after a timeout. 3rd down, and it looks like a long 5, make it 6 yards at the 42.
Well, and with Blue Valley West only down 2 points, you're thinking they just need a field goal to win it, but the kicking game just hasn't been consistent tonight, so trying to give your offense as much time as possible. Try and march down the field for a game-winning drive, but you got to have a big 3rd down stop here, or both those timeouts that you called. Not saying they go to a waste, but Gardner Edgerton can really start running the clock out at that point.
After the timeout, 3rd down and 5 from the 42-yard line. Quarterback keeping it, spinning, fighting, and wow, what a great run by Powell. And he has the 1st down. Braven Powell with the 67-yard run. Now this one was just all heart and grit. Move the chains for GE.
Now you see him break through the first arm tackle there by the D end, and then he just kind of spins his way, and you see the feet continuing to move as he just backs his way into that 1st down. And again, you see this Gardner Edgerton offense. No hurry. You see that play clock get under 10 seconds before snapping the ball. As Blue Valley West only has 1 timeout left.
Clock under 4. Quick hitter to the fullback. This is the bread and butter play of this offense. Padilla.
You're just trying to hold him up, trying to rip the ball out as you see all the white jerseys, not trying to take him to the ground. You see a lot of guys ripping at that ball, but I don't think Padilla's the guy you're going to get the ball away from. He does a good job of keeping both hands on the ball.
Padilla over 100 yards rushing. Powell, those two guys in the picture right there, over 100 yards rushing in the flex bone, and both have touchdown runs, and they're in no hurry to snap the football. They just want to continue to grind you with their flex bone, grind the clock, and hold on to a 2-point lead and go back to the state championship game for a 3rd straight year. Here is Powell, and Powell. And let's see, does he have the 1st down? He's right there near the stake. And looks to be a little short. It'll be 3rd down and short. Blue Valley West has 1 timeout left. And again, another great vision run by Powell as he's triple tackled, but got the necessary yardage, kept the clock running. Just seems in total control, a 3-year starter. Coaching staff saying his character is better than his talent. And we've seen his talent. This guy is some kind of player. Just a great kid. And a 1st down and more. Braven Powell breaking free for his 2nd touchdown of the night here in the 2nd half. And it goes for 42 yards. And the senior strikes again, Braven Powell.
I thought maybe he was just going to go down and let the clock run, but you got a guy like that who's been to a state championship game, won a state championship game. He's a competitor. He wanted to get in that end zone there.
And now the PAT would make it a 9-point lead, a 2-possession lead, drilled by Honey. And Braven Powell says it's over. We're going back to Emporia for a 3rd straight year as the quarterback strikes again for GE.
Again, he calls his own number. Like he was just trying to get that yard for the first down, but saw nobody in front of him. Again, a lot of credit to those big boys up front have really opened up the running lanes for Powell and Padilla. Did a good job blocking on the outside as well. And this Gardner Edgerton offense is just tough to stop.
Well, that was their 9th possession. They have 5 touchdowns. Second of the touchdown for Braven Powell. Guy only has 22 rushing touchdowns on the year. Got to be a Simone finalist. My Final Four, that guy, Tate Nagy, Powell, Rocco Marriott of Platte County, and Jackson Hicks, the Liberty running back. 9-point lead, under 2 to play as Honey run up and boot. This will be fielded by Upman, as that is Quinn Myers, the wide receiver, great hands. And he'll take it to the 30-yard line, but now 1 timeout. Clock down to 1:51. You're down by 9 points in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're not going to see any give up from these guys. You're going to see Tate Nagy try and will his team to a victory here. He knows what he's up against. Make sure to take no negative plays. Get in that hurry up quick. Still have 1 timeout left. So definitely got to work the ball down the field quickly here on this drive.
From the 30 again. Pressure comes. Nagy able to spin away, and he'll take off and run for a first down. He's finally wrapped up by Elijah Hall after a gain of 12 yards on that run. He is the magic man. You think you're going to tackle this guy. He is so elusive. Now guns one down the field, and it's broken up, nearly intercepted there by Bojanski. And the Trail Blazers secondary, Hilliard there as well, but Bojanski really had a good chance at the interception on that play. Fans starting to feel it on the GE side. Nagy again just backpedaling. They don't really send the rush. They're very cognizant that he can take off, and it's going to be intercepted. Going back the other way, just going down is Elijah Hall, his 2nd interception of the year, and the celebration starting here in Gardner. Ninth interception thrown by Nagy.
Penalty flag on the play.
Flag is down on the play, so hold the phone.
As you see Nagy here just running out of options. Didn't want to take the sack. Again, give that kid a lot of credit, Tate Nagy. The kid came out here and played a heck of a game. This Gardner Edgerton team, they're just tough. They needed big stops on defense, able to get it, and obviously the offense able to capitalize on some big plays. And
as they go into the victory formation, well, Blue Valley West knows if you want to be the champions, you got to beat the champions. Tonight, they came on the road, and the champions were just too tough. Gardner Edgerton moving on to play for a 3rd straight championship. Last year they beat Derby. 2 years ago they lost to Manhattan in just a excruciating loss, double overtime. They may get another crack at Manhattan. Get our update on the 6A bracket. Well, 9 possessions tonight for Josh Korkenmeyer's team, 4 touchdowns. On the other side, 9 possessions for Gardner Edgerton, 5 touchdowns, and they will go to Emporia to play on a Friday afternoon, Black Friday at 2 p.m. as the horns sound, the cowbells ringing, and your final here at Gardner Edgerton, and USD 231 is 34-25 in favor of the defending state champs, Gardner Edgerton. The flex bone, its usual powerful self. Over 100 yards rushing for Padilla and Powell. Powell, a couple of big fourth quarter rushing touchdowns. And he's ready to celebrate a 34-25 victory. And Hy-Vee postgame coming your way next on the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week on Spectrum News. The celebration begins for Jesse Owen and his Trailblazers. 3 straight trips to the state championship. Last year, they won it over Derby, and they'll play on Friday the 29th for another state championship as they are celebrating on the home field of USD 231. They win it 34-25. Exciting ball game with Blue Valley West. But the team from the Sunflower is going back to Emporia, Johnny.
Yeah, and I give all the credit to Blue Valley West. They did a really good job coming out here. They played their game. Just a couple things didn't go their way. We talked about the 9 points left on the board. I'm sure that's something they'll be talking about. But, a lot of really talented players on that side of the field. A lot of competitive guys playing both ways. But Gardner Edgerton, third straight year back to the state championship game. I mean, these guys know how to win. They do it in all facets, offense, defense, special teams. Really excited for next week to see these guys play again.
And a great season for this Blue Valley West squad. They lost their first game of the year to St. Thomas Aquinas on the road. They won 10 straight and lose here in the state semifinals to a very good Gardner Edgerton team, as it's 34-25 as we send it down to Bethany.
Braven, a quick little drive down to Emporia, Kansas for the 3rd straight year. Describe the emotions of your team.
Unreal, like it is every year, This is not a common occurrence with teams, and, we believe at the beginning of the year, as soon as summer starts, that we're going to get back here, and we do whatever it takes each and every week to get better and reach our goals. So it's exciting, but it's expected. So
late in the game, a 3rd and 5. You get the first down. All I can really describe that was some heart and some grit to get it. What do you think on that run?
Like I said at the beginning of the year, this team, the word describes is resilient. So that's all we do. We bounce back no matter what happens, and we come back better than we start. So
good luck next week. Congrats.
Thank you.
Tell you what, if you meet Braven Powell, he's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Like I said, the coaching staff said his character is better than his football playing, Johnny. Just a great kid, and an impressive win for Gardner Edgerton tonight at home.
Yeah, and again, he's a high character guy, leader of your team, not only on the field, but it sounds like in the weight room, getting these guys ready for summer conditioning and all that, know how important the offseason is. And again, if your leaders are your best players, you're going to have a pretty darn good football team.
Special thanks to our school ADs, Jason Radell of Gardner Edgerton, Kevin Zimmerman of West. Thanks to the coaches, Jesse Owen and Josh Korkemeyer. Our producer, been Joe Novacek. For Johnny Beck, Bethany Bowman, our entire Spectrum News crew, Kevin White saying so long from USD 231 Activity Complex. Our final in Gardner, 34-25. The Trailblazers going back to Emporia for a 3rd straight year.